Welcome to the final days of our Scholarship Reception YouTube series.
We would like to present the final winner of the Community Awards for Advocacy. Hi everyone, this is AAPI Women Lead, and I am Dr. Connie Won, the Executive Director of the organization.
I'm Jenny Won, and I am the other co-founder, and I am the Operations Director.
So the organization was founded about 3 years ago, and we technically received financial support for it about 2 years ago. But it's been in the works for almost, I'd say, 20-something years because of both our collective experiences and investments in the Asian and Pacific Islander community. I was a part of the founding of it because of my experiences, but then Jenny was the one who envisioned it based upon her personal experience.
It was founded, or I was inspired to start AAPI Women Lead after being in the corporate world as an urban planner for 3 years and experiencing some really traumatic racialized sexual harassment. And after spending a couple of years there and organizing for sexual harassment trainings, diversity inclusion trainings, I started thinking about all of the other AAPI women in the work, and all kinds of work, and wondering about their experiences and thinking about ways to support them.
So essentially our populations are self-identified Asian and Pacific Islander women and girls.
So some of the things that we offer Power Building Series, which is an educational series where we travel across the country to meet with our communities and community leaders to learn about their experiences, to understand what's happening on the grounds all over the country, because often that information is not shared or misrepresented in national data.
And at these workshops, they're formally known as movement building workshops, but in these workshops, we do a bunch of education, capacity building. We historicize the Asian and Pacific Islander experience in the United States in particular, and then we collect stories around their experiences with violence and their leadership stories.
What we do with that information, one is we share that information on our social media platforms. We also take that information and what we've learned, and we host a community-driven conference where we bring community leaders to our national convening, and we have them talk about what's happening and what they're doing to support AAPI communities, particularly women and self-identified women and girls.
So that's the second program that we offer. That's our second service, which is the #I'mReady conferences. We've hosted 2 so far. At these conferences, there are a series of panels, series of panelists from across different areas of expertise, professors, activists, lawyers, policy people, government officials, people who are herbalists, acupuncturists, the whole 9. And then we also, at least in our second conference, we offered healing services and opportunities for our community members. We also have keynote speakers, including Congresswoman Barbara Lee and Tarana Burke, #MeToo founder. We have Killer Bee. So we bring in a whole bunch of people to talk about issues impacting self-identified Asian and Pacific Islander women and girls. And then we bring in guests who help us to honor that the work we do is in solidarity with other communities of color. The third thing that we do also is the Community Care Series, which is the most recent project of ours. It's online. It highlights all of the leadership of all of our community members. So we have acupuncturists online. We have yoga, meditation experts, practitioners online. We have different political education experts who help us to historicize what it means to be Asian in the United States, what it means to be Pacific Islander in the United States, and our histories of violence. So that's our Community Care Series. It's online. And I think we also host our fourth thing is around mutual aid.
We just launched a youth-led mutual aid projects campaign where we're fundraising money to pay youth and undocumented youth to essentially build out mutual aid projects to support each other during COVID. This was made in partnership with our youth leader and social media intern. and we hope you donate.
Dope.
I think we have a lot of great accomplishments. The conference, the hashtag I'm Ready conference that happens annually, is our biggest event. In the last 2 years, we've been able to work with, host, I want to say maybe almost 1,000 people, educating, elevating, amplifying the leadership of AAPI women and girls, but then also connecting with each other.
Dope. I think for me, the biggest accomplishment we have is just the people who support us and who are part of our network. We have such a range of people across the country, and there are a lot of people who are in solidarity with us that are also part of our partners and kind of team. So I think it's who supports us and who we support is probably one of my favorite parts of our organization.
I think that what's really great about AAPI Women Lead is that, and Connie will share more information, but what's really great about AAPI Women Lead is that we work with and serve communities all over the country, all kinds of communities. We partnered with Asian Prisoner Support Committee to fundraise money for California Coalition Women Prisoners back in January. That was a great accomplishment. We fundraised over $3,000 for this grassroots organization.
So just to kind of echo Jenny's point, I think what sets us apart is who we partner with and the kind of pretty radical roots and commitments that we have to Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. We make sure to highlight people and issues that most people are not either attentive to or that require a lot more support than is traditionally amplified. And then I think we're also on the grounds and on the internet. So what may or may not set us apart, at least one of my favorite things about us, is that we grind on the grounds and then we also organize people online. So both and we've been around at least, we've been doing it for a long time individually. The organization is just new, but our experiences have been for more than 20 years. So I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank USC API Social Work Caucus for the Advocacy Award. This is really super amazing. We're really excited about partnering with you guys. Thank you for celebrating us. This is really, really great. Jenny's really excited. I'm really excited. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for recognizing AAPI Women Lead. We are a new organization, grassroots. So thank you, USC Social Work, for recognizing our work, seeing our work, and elevating it. It means a lot, and we are excited about partnering with USC.
Amazing. The message, you guys, thank you for everything you do and your commitments to social welfare, to taking care of our community members, and also rising to the occasion to both take care of yourself and our communities. Your task is going to be really great. Most people underestimate the power of social work, let alone Asian and Pacific Islanders involved in social work. There are a lot of our communities that need your help, and we are so humbled and so excited that you're going to be at the forefront of taking care of all of our communities. Make sure that you do that in solidarity with all other communities of color, because that's probably the biggest need right now, and the ways that we can all lead together.
Thank you so much. I encourage everyone at the School of Social Work to continue thinking outside of the box, to partner with people on the grounds, leaders on the grounds who are doing this work. We need all of us to amplify what's happening in our communities because we know it best. So thank you so much, and continue the work.
Winning. Thank you guys. See you later. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, visit all of our social platforms, AAPI Women Lead. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to continue partnering with you. See you soon.
See you.
Thank you for tuning in to our first ever virtual 2020 Paul Chikahisa Memorial Lecture and 22nd Annual Scholarship Reception YouTube series. We hope you enjoyed it, and we appreciate your support and flexibility through the modifications we've made to the event.
This year, our theme, From Inspiration to Action, Forging New Paths into the Future, speaks to the strength of the AAPI community, especially during this time. We would like to thank our performers, Steady and Miss Shumai.
One more time, we would like to acknowledge and thank the recipients of our community awards this year: RE for Innovation, VROC for Impact, and AAPI Women Lead for Advocacy.
We would like to thank our speaker, Denny Chan, for his time and work with the AAPI older adult community.
And thank you all for your support in maintaining these student-led API scholarships to provide more opportunities for students to engage and serve in the AAPI community. A huge thank you to this team for making this event possible. So if you or anyone you know may be interested in contributing to our scholarship fund, please continue to donate on our Eventbrite page until the end of May. Stay safe and healthy, and we hope to see you all next year at our 23rd annual scholarship reception.